professional record, 7 victories opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of Poland, the Mad Queen, Ewelina Woźniak!
Technikę. Jest ciasno, jest ciasno. Jest to zrobił! Ależ to zrobiła Ewelina Woźniak! Piękna!
Her nickname is the Mad Queen, and when you see Ewelina Woźniak, she looks every bit like royalty. Elegant, composed, beautiful. But don't let that fool you, because this queen doesn't just wear a crown, she takes it, with devastating knockouts, and a submission game so lethal that she's put the entire UFC on notice.
And what's next for you?
Maybe UFC? Then Muay Thai, I'm here.
Over the top, beautiful shot from Samin. A little bit of a slip there just from Samin. Oh, it's a bang! Oh, huge!
He stopped it!
All the energy out of your body, rendering you unable to intelligently defend yourself. But right now, what placement from Ewelina Woźniak, a genuinely scintillating performance, and there is so much more to come from this.
And here's what nobody's talking about. She might be the only fighter alive who can dethrone the unstoppable Dakota Ditcheva. Let's break down why. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Ewelina Woźniak, the Mad Queen. She looks like she stepped out of a magazine. Regal, stunning, the kind of presence that commands respect before she even throws a punch.
I think my killer instinct, they all need to be ready. Doesn't matter who these girls are, how long they've been in the sport, what titles they've already got.
I stepped through.
I'll be ready to fight when they step in the cage with me, so they need to be ready.
And they've been talking, she's been saying, she's just a Barbie, she should be a model. Well, a model just beat your ass in round 2, so shut up.
Dakota Ditcheva, also gorgeous. These are two of the most striking athletes in women's MMA. You could spend all day debating who's more beautiful. But here's the thing, I don't care about that. And you know what? Neither should you. Because when that cage door closes, beauty means nothing. And what Ewelina Woźniak does inside that cage will make you forget about everything else.
Ależ prawy prosty w wykonaniu Eweliny Woźniak! Ciężki knockout! Unity records! Kapitalnie, idealnie w tempo prawym prostym trafia Ewelina Woźniak!
Born May 5th, 1993 in Trzemeszno, Poland. Current record, 10 wins, 3 losses. Fighting out of KSW, Poland's premier MMA promotion. And she's hunting. Everyone knows Dakota Ditcheva can knock you out. 12 of her 15 wins are by stoppage. She's a Muay Thai world champion. Body shots from hell. She's a problem. But Ewelina, people sleep on her power. Big mistake. Against Anita Bekus, EFN 5, June 2019. 1. Right. Straight. Bekus drops like she was shot. First round, 3 minutes 14 seconds. Good night. Against Samin Kamal Big, Brave CF 54, September 2021.
Solidną, bardziej doświadczoną Gruzinkę, która ma niewiele do stracenia. Oś, to co to było? Weszła od razu z ciosem Ewelina Woźniak.
Mocno zaczęła Ewelina.
I teraz przechodzi.
Flying knee to the body. Samin crumples. Ewelina swarms with ground strikes. Fight over in 30 seconds of round 2. 2. Devastating. Knockouts. The Mad Queen can bang. She's got legitimate one-shot power. That's already a threat to anyone. But that's not why Dakota should be worried. Here's where it gets scary for Dakota. 5 of Ewelina's 10 wins, submissions, 50%.
Idzie poduszenie za pleców, jeszcze bardziej po naciskówkę. Odpłynęła Sofia Bagiszwili. To nie była naciskówka, to było duszenie. Błyskawicznie rozprawia się z rywalką Ewelina Woźniak.
Piękne skończenie ze strony Eweliny.
Dokładnie tak.
KSW 90, Alexandra Toncheva. Reverse triangle choke. Round 2. Bonus for submission of the night. Alexandra's getting dominated standing, then finds herself wrapped up like a pretzel. Tap.
Tap out, finished! Ivana Petrovic maintains her status as the champion in the flyweight division for the ladies.
And it wasn't no easy one either. Flattened her right out.
5 wins by choke or submission. 5 separate fighters who thought they had a chance. 5 fighters who went to sleep or had to tap. And here's the kicker.
Oh, Dakota Ditcheva with the finish!
But MMA is also visceral,
Another one!
bringing out something ancient and primal within us.
Dakota right hand and a hammer fist!
Learning to master the dance and tame the beast is what makes a complete fighter.
Well, they're looking out of her element here. She's hurt to the body. That's it.
Dakota Ditcheva is 15-0, perfect record, youngest PFL champion in history, first British female MMA world champion. She's beaten everyone, but look at how she wins. 12 knockout/TKO victories, only 1 submission win, 2 decision victories.
Come on in.
Down the fence. Oh,
We're ready.
so long and rangy.
Put away.
Oh,
What a power.
And her opponent fighting out of the red corner. She's a Muay Thai specialist and stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She weighed in officially at 126 pounds and holds a professional record of 5 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Dakota Ditcheva.
very comfortable.
Switches back.
Jab. Oh, lovely combo.
That sounded sweet from here.
Deep down the middle to the chest.
Right knees up the middle. Goodness me, some of those. She's in real trouble here, Evan, right?
Dakota is a striker, world-class Muay Thai, devastating body attacks, relentless pressure. She's a knockout artist who overwhelms you with violence. But Ewelina, she's a hunter on the ground. That's her kingdom. Think about it. Dakota has never faced a submission specialist of this caliber. Nobody in the PFL has Ewelina's ground game. Nobody has that 50% submission rate with the ability to put you out cold with a choke.
And don't see me as dangerous. But when I'm in the cage, that's all they see. But the truth is, I'm always a little bit dangerous.
Dakota's been finishing opponents on the feet, standing and banging. That's her comfort zone. But what happens when someone can take her down? What happens when someone wraps their arms around her neck? What happens when the fight goes to the MAT? We don't know, because it hasn't happened yet. And that's the terrifying part for Dakota fans. Here's what makes this even bigger. Both of these women have put the UFC on notice. Dakota's dominant PFL championship run, UFC matchmakers are watching. Ewelina's recent performances in KSW, UFC scouts are taking notes. Her 2 most recent wins in KSW both finishes. One by submission in 92 seconds, one by decision where she showcased improved striking and grappling. She's 31 years old in her prime and hitting her peak at the perfect time. Dana White is watching. Sean Shelby is watching. The UFC knows that women's flyweight needs fresh blood. They need stars. And Ewelina Woźniak, the Mad Queen, is ready to claim her throne. So let's bring this home. Could Ewelina beat Dakota? Dakota is younger, 26 versus 31. Dakota is undefeated, 15 Finquiner Ujurung versus 10-3. Dakota has more knockouts, 12 versus 2. On paper, Dakota is the favorite, the champion, the phenom. But styles make fights.
Instead, she tucks that hand into her thigh and now pounding away. These
That's full gorilla mode right there.
He waves it off. Body punishment. And Carmouche told us one of those bucket list finishes that she wanted was a body shot.
Josh Thompson's been saying it all night. There are wins and there are performances. Liz especially needs both.
Boy, Liz Carmouche,
she did.
coming out really strong, coming forward, a lot of pressure.
Nice, strong right hand. Now an overhand right. Watch it out, be backpedaling. She's in big trouble. Liz Carmouche piling it on. Kevin McDonald taking a close look. A lot of these shots are getting in, and it's over. It's over. The MMA world wanted Liz Carmouche to make a statement, and did she ever?
Liz Carmouche is the biggest threat Dakota Ditcheva has ever faced. Known as the Girl Rila, Carmouche is a relentless grappler, a Marine veteran, and one of the most experienced fighters in women's MMA. With a professional record of 25-8-0, she brings something Dakota hasn't truly dealt with yet: elite wrestling, suffocating control, and championship-level toughness.
Dominance on this round, in my opinion. Oh,
Left hand, big ass. Bishop's in bad trouble. Here come the headlesses. And Liz Carmouche pounds out a world tournament victory.
Shot to the
Rips
body, left, right to the chin.
Came from an odd angle, almost shot from the hip.
Man, big hook.
Wow.
Dakota Ditcheva is an undefeated striking machine, but Carmouche thrives where Dakota is least comfortable, on the ground and in the clinch. She has already beaten fighters who cause Dakota problems, and she knows exactly how to turn a striking fight into a grappling war. This isn't just another matchup. This is a style clash that could define Dakota's career. Can Dakota keep the fight standing and protect her perfect record? Or will Liz Carmouche, the ultimate grappling nightmare, be the one to stop her rise? Let's break it down. Liz Carmouche isn't just a fighter, she's a United States Marine Corps veteran who served in Iraq and Afghanistan. While Dakota was learning kickboxing, Liz was learning survival. That mental toughness, it's forged in combat, not just competition. You can't break someone who's already been through hell. The Girl Rila nickname isn't just catchy, it perfectly describes her style. She combines gorilla-like strength with relentless aggression. At 40 years old, Carmouche is fighting in her prime, using every ounce of her 17-year professional MMA career to outwit younger opponents. Her record of 25-8 tells a story of resilience. Those 8 losses, they came against elite competition. Valentina Shevchenko, Ronda Rousey, and other UFC killers. Meanwhile, Dakota's 13-0 record is impressive, but she hasn't faced anyone of that caliber yet.
Ahora sí, ya conectando al hígado, la tiene lastimada al cuerpo, George. Da problemas aquí, Giovanni.
¡Qué rodillas! Ve nada más, sigue trabajando y es exactamente lo que nos había dicho, el castigo al hígado. En muy malas condiciones, y Lara, Giovanni, la potencia y el poder físico de Liz Carmouche se hace notar.
Otra vez atacando al hígado con unos codos.
Let's compare these two warriors side by side, because the contrasts are striking. Dakota Ditcheva, record 13-0, 11 KOs, 1 submission, age 26 years old, height 5 feet 7 inches, reach 68 inches, style elite kickboxer with devastating power, weakness grappling defense remains largely untested.
Plum and a right hand. Oh, another one! Big one! Dakota Ditcheva, right hand and a hammer fist! Another knockout for Dakota Ditcheva!
Liz Carmouche, record 25-8, age 40 years old, height 5 feet 5 inches, reach 66 inches. Style, high-level grappler with relentless pressure, strength, submission game, cardio, and mental toughness.
That well?
Takes a step, she has all that weight, you see. Horn takes a big chance. Oh! And Seth gives in and does take advantage of it. She has that leg getting down.
On paper, Dakota has every physical advantage: youth, reach, knockout power, and an undefeated record. But here's where it gets interesting. Styles make fights, and Carmouche's style is literally Dakota's worst nightmare.
Fighting out of the red corner, she's a Muay Thai specialist and stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She went in officially at 125 1/4 pounds, and she holds a perfect, undefeated record of 10 victories and no defeats. She is the 2023 PFL Europe Women's Flyweight Champion, fighting out of Manchester, England. Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva!
Dakota's game is built on range. She uses those long legs to throw devastating front kicks and knees that keep opponents at distance. She's a surgeon with her strikes, picking apart opponents before they can close the gap. But what happens when someone like Carmouche, a world-class wrestler who doesn't care about getting hit, decides to drag this fight into deep water? When Dakota faced Santos in the 2024 PFL final, she put on a clinic. From the opening bell, Ditcheva unleashed her signature front kicks and long-range strikes. Santos tried to close the distance, but Dakota's timing and power were too much. She battered the Brazilian for 3 rounds, landing vicious elbows and knees that even Valentina couldn't land in 2 fights. The judges scored it unanimously for Dakota, crowning her the PFL America champion and handing her a $1 million prize. But here's the problem. Liz Carmouche had also fought Santos earlier that year, and the fight went very differently. In their matchup, Carmouche struggled. Santos took her down repeatedly, controlled her with superior grappling, and even locked in a rear naked choke in the first round. Carmouche showed her marine toughness by refusing to tap, but Santos dominated the grappling exchanges. The Brazilian won by unanimous decision, making Carmouche look human, even beatable.
The planet right now, fantastic strikers, veterans, future legends of the game here.
For sure.
Santos is in big trouble.
She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
Let's be brutally honest about Dakota's biggest vulnerability. Her ground game is a mystery. In 13 professional fights, Dakota has only been taken down a handful of times, and none of those opponents could hold her there or threaten submissions. Gina Bishop tried to test Dakota's wrestling in their semi-final matchup, and Dakota stuffed her attempts easily before unleashing brutal knees and a knockout punch. But the Bishop isn't Liz Carmouche, not even close.
Parlaying also, we threw a little sprinkle on by TKO or KO. I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have down getting up is going to be unbelievable.
Beautiful knee from the palm. And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack.
Bishop in trouble.
And that does it. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences the doubter. Wow, nasty work again. Wow. Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva.
Carmouche is one of the best defensive wrestlers in women's MMA. Watch her fight against Alara Joanne. She reversed positions, escaped submissions, and showed scrambling ability that even high-level grapplers couldn't match. Against Laura Sanko, she absorbed punishment in the first round, then turned the tide with slams, ground and pound, and relentless pressure. The real terror for Dakota is this. Even if she survives the grappling exchanges, Carmouche will have taken away her greatest weapon, distance. And in a phone booth fight, Dakota's kickboxing becomes far less effective. But let's not count out the young phenom just yet. Dakota has weapons that could absolutely shut down Carmouche's game plan. First, her takedown defense is underrated. Yes, it's untested against elite grapplers, but she's shown excellent balance and ring craft. Against Bishop, she sprawled beautifully and immediately punished takedown attempts with knees and elbows. If she can keep this fight standing, Carmouche is in serious trouble. Second, Dakota's youth and athleticism are major factors. At 26 years old, she's 14 years younger than Carmouche. Her speed, reaction time, and explosive power could be the difference maker. While Carmouche is grinding through rounds, Dakota could land one perfectly timed front kick and end the night early.
Yeah, they're looking out of her element here. She's hurt to the body. That's it.
The end of the fight.
Ooh, a big club and a right hand.
Another one.
Big one.
Dakota Ditcheva right now.
Oh, the power.
Wow.
Ditcheva asked her to stand back up. Falls in the boxes.
More body shots. This one comes in.
These are brutal. Oh, nasty combination. And the body work, and that'll do it. Dakota Ditcheva. That she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh, right hand.
In trouble.
And that does it. First round finish.
Third, Dakota has